5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
New Jersey 101.5 News Time, 5:53. Jersey Congressman Bob Franks is unhappy about what he calls an 11th hour tax break for tobacco companies. He tells News Jersey the recently enacted Taxpayer Relief Act includes a provision to allow the tobacco companies to pay federal taxes to cover uninsured kids instead of paying the states, including New Jersey, their share of an agreed-to $368 billion smoking settlement.
They should get what they're entitled to under the settlement, and the federal government should additionally tax them to help us pay to cover 7 million uninsured children.
Frank says he and other lawmakers will now move to eliminate the tax switch-off so that states can get their share of the settlement. New Jersey 101.5 News Time, 5:54. Now New Jersey Instant Weather with our exclusive meteorologist, Alan Caspi.
Not a bad-looking morning. Actually, we have some readings in the 50s in northern New Jersey's counties in the coolest spots, but it's in the 60s and low 70s elsewhere. Humidity is noticeable, particularly in central and south Jersey. It's not too bad in northern New Jersey at all, but it will be getting more humid in northern counties today. There'll be variable clouds and some sun as we progress through the day. Highs 77 to 87. As the hot, humid weather we're talking about for the weekend moves in tonight, a passing shower or heavy thunderstorm is likely. 67 to 74, and other than the chance of some low clouds and fog to start with early tomorrow morning, Saturday, we should see hazy sunshine break through, hot and very humid, and hazy sunshine, hot and humid weather all day on Sunday. Weekend highs from 92 to perhaps 97, and the best chance of a thunderstorm this weekend, we can't completely tell you that there won't be one in one or two spots tomorrow late, but the best chance is later Sunday. Currently, Elizabeth 69, Lawrenceville 66, and Cape May 72. New Jersey Instant Weather every 10 minutes on New Jersey 101.5, serving South Jersey on 97.3 FM.
For the vacationing Mary Jo Powell, I'm Nick Alexander, and this is early News Jersey. It's 5:56. The body of a dead newborn baby has been found once again in Jersey's trash, this time in the city of Newark, by sanitation workers making their rounds on a trash truck. City detectives are talking to women in the neighborhood where the baby was found, as well as doctors at a nearby medical center.
They were going to investigate whether the facility is actually licensed to do abortions, and they're also going to verify the credentials of the doctors.
Police in New Brunswick have come up with a suspect in this week's shooting of a state worker. They're looking for the woman's colleague, a man who worked with her at the state labor department. The co-worker charged with her killing now. Prosecutors say the pair went on an errand Tuesday morning. 15 minutes later, the woman was found slumped over her car's steering wheel with a bullet wound to her head. Her co-worker has not been seen since. As a follow-up on this week's DMV computer glitches, a State House Democratic leader wants to give you a break if you collided with a downed DMV computer sometime during the week. Assembly Minority Leader Joe Doria says the glitches should not be allowed to hurt agency customers.
Many motorists will find themselves with not having proper credentials, and they can find themselves being liable for traffic violations because the Division of Motor Vehicles computers are not working properly.
Doria sent a letter to Governor Whitman saying basically it's tough being a New Jersey driver. The insurance is expensive. The road congestion is notoriously bad. It's time motorists received some good news. No response yet from Whitman. But she'll be out campaigning again today, announcing the creation of some new jobs at AT&T Labs in Middletown. The company announcing an expansion, apparently. And she'll discuss car insurance with BASF employees in Mount Olive this afternoon. Construction workers who built the New Jersey Performing Arts Center in Newark will be the first to hear a performance at the hall tomorrow night. Center spokeswoman Gail Thompson tells News Jersey the place is almost finished.
We've got probably another month of construction yet to do. And this is just a break close to completion, to thank them for a job well done.
The 2,750-seat hall cost $165 million, took 46 months to build. You've been listening to Early News Jersey, the most comprehensive radio news program in the great Garden State of New Jersey. For the vacationing Mary Jo Powell, I'm Nick Alexander. It's 5:58.
This is Lou Adler with Medical Journal, brought to you by TGI Fridays. The subject, making sure Lyme disease does not become a chronic condition. After this. Lyme disease becomes a chronic condition, simple antibiotics don't work anymore.
There are searches now for more effective regimens. One includes tablets called tetracycline, an old drug being used in a new way. Another is vancomycin, an old drug also being used in a new way. This is given intravenously. And it seems to work better than the standard antibiotics, but still not 100%.
With Medical Journal, I'm Lou Adler.
This is Wake Up New Jersey, live on the Comcast Network and New Jersey 101.5.
Wake Up New Jersey. This is Jim Gearhart with your wake-up call. We'll be talking to you and with you for the next 4 hours. News, sports, traffic, and weather, and your calls all coming up. So dial us up, 1-800-283-101.5, and spend your morning with us because it's time to Wake Up New Jersey.
Jersey time, 6:03. Now, New Jersey 101.5, fast traffic.
No worries so far. We have a light ride for you in North Jersey along the Garden State Parkway, the Jersey Turnpike, Route 80, Route 78, and Route 1. And we're looking good at the Hudson and Staten Island crossings. Just minor delays at this point, less than 5 minutes for you. New Jersey trains are doing fine. I'm Wendy Martin, New Jersey traffic north.
I'm Jill Meyer, New Jersey traffic south. Looking great on the Turnpike southern half. Not too bad yet. Route 9 and 70 and 73 are cool. And our trains are running on time as well. New Jersey traffic sponsored by RAM Mobile Data. Why settle for a pager that only receives pages? With RAM First Interactive Paging, you get a pager with a keyboard so you can create and send messages too. Get a special introductory offer. Call 1-888-RAM-FIRST. New Jersey fast traffic every 15 minutes around the clock. Next report at 6:18 on New Jersey 101, New Jersey 101.5.
New Jersey 101.5 news time, 6:04.
New Jersey 101.5, our own radio station. Not New York, not Philadelphia. Proud to be New Jersey. New Jersey 101.5.
All right, good morning, everybody. Gary Arnell for Jim Gearhart. 6:11. New Jersey chime time. What is all the fuss about? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 1-800-283-101.5. Elvis till you drop. What is all this hysteria? 20 years ago this week that Elvis Presley died. What's that like? Is he dead? I mean, I know. He's not dead. I just offended half the audience by saying that he died 20 years ago this week. We don't know. We don't know. The guy is still around eating brownies, doing a little cocaine. And I'm watching television last night, as little of it as I watched during the week. And I see all of these people, Michael, all these people that are like, 50 years old, 60 years old. They're tear-jerking over this. They're running. Hi, Ethel. They're running, and they're going to Memphis, and they're going to Graceland, and they're doing all this stuff, and they have the Elvis moment. I ought to go down there and print up an Elvis T-shirt. I could make $50,000 in a week just doing that. What are we doing here? Elvis lives. Right. What is all this hysteria? If you believe that Elvis Presley is alive, 1-800-283-101.5, the telephone number. There are 12 Elvis movies over a 30-hour period. on one of the networks, VH1, presenting the first TV special Elvis ever did, his appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show, and so forth and so on. So again, only if you believe that Elvis Presley is alive, please call. We're not going to belittle you. There are a lot of people out there who think that this man is still alive. 1-800-283-101.5. I'd love to hear from you this morning if you think he's still alive. So we're going to talk about that. I've got to, for just a second, 13 minutes after 6 o'clock, 6:13, got to mention for just a second this JonBenet Ramsey business. They say now that JonBenet Ramsey's killer was obsessed with cry movies and quoted from them in a ransom note that her parents had found. Now, here's the thing that I just find so darn annoying about this whole deal. John and Patricia Ramsey plan to run another newspaper advertisement. What is with these people? What is behind all of this? You know, I want to just, like, smack them. I want to just smack them. By the way, I'm going to be spanked later on the program this morning. I am. Wendy Martin's going to spank me after 8 o'clock. We'll explain it later. Yeah. No, but there's a reason. We're doing some research here as a public service to our listenership. She's going to spank me there. Anyway, what are the Ramseys doing? What? They're going to put an ad in the paper. They're fourth since JonBenet's death in Sunday's Daily Camera, a boulder that includes phrases of the movies Ransom, Dirty Harry, and Speed to try and help them find the killer. Yeah. I mean, what? Joe, we take a phone call, Mike? We have time? Joe in Rutherford. Joe, welcome to New Jersey 101.5.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, Joe.
I totally believe that Elvis is not living, and I'm sick of hearing all the crap that's all over the radio.
Yeah. Oh. So why did you tell Ethel that you thought he was alive? I want to know that. Because you wanted to get on the air?
Partially.
Joe, don't burn me up this early in the day.
I'm sorry.
You know, you just... Thank you, Joe.
Okay.
Thank you, Joe. That's the way we're going to start, huh? 1-800-283-101.5. That and a lot more coming up this morning here in New Jersey 101.5.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Get it off your chest. Call right now. Talk to Jim Gearhart now. 1-800-283-101.5. New Jersey 101.5.